Trust me, I'm going to get stoned here today, and we're going to dance, people. We're going to dance this dance, whether you like it or not. I just want to know what's going on. What is going on, people? Are you dancing? Is anybody dancing yet? Does anybody see my videos? Who wants to talk to me? Is there anybody out there that wants to talk to me? Talking to me about old times? About getting in my truck and driving all the way to North Carolina and working a job down there in a lumber mill. Can't remember who I worked for down there. A lot of these things, you see, I wish I'd have documented like this. And you'll get with me, people, on this dancing. You'll want to dance too. You'll want to document what you're doing every day. And that's why I want you to dance with me. Dance with me. Get on here and dance, people. Document shit. Document what you're doing. So you can remember the times. I can't remember half the good times. I can't even remember. Because I've been too long ago. And I forget some of the good stories about people I meet on the job, who I talk to. I used to talk to Frank all the time. I used to call Frank up and tell him about different people that I meet on the job, different hands. I forgot all these different hands that I still talk to Wade once in a while. That's Wade, and that's about all I talk to, really. Mark and Wade, the only two guys that I still talk to out of the guys that I used to run with on the road. Some good old times, man. Working 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, building them ethanol plants. That was some good old times. Those days are gone. 10 years ago, probably. What's it been? How many years ago has it been? I don't know. 10 years? Where's time go, man? You're here today and gone tomorrow. I remember back in high school a little bit, hanging out with my friends, Joey Miss show. Used to hang out all the time with Kitty Sparks before we went off the Marine Corps together. Then we kind of lost each other a little bit. We really didn't. We was out that we could have spent more. Me and Kenny could have spent more time together in the Marine Corps. We just didn't. We got off doing our different things with our meet different people. We met new people, and that's the hell of it. You meet new people and you move on, and that was really working on the road helped me get over Jackie. If it weren't for meeting all those new people, I probably would have still been in Sedgwick pining over her. But I got out there and went on the road working, and lost touch with her. It I I lost that part of me, that part of my daughter's life. I lost that part. It was all tore up, worried about what Jackie was doing. I I went through hell. I went through hell. Took me forever to get over that woman. I Bob, I just it just it killed me getting over that. Now there's like a big empty void there. I don't I don't go there anymore. I just, I've accepted a lot of things. I've come to accept, really, I've just accepted the way that I know that she looks at it. Whether it's wrong or right, I don't I don't care anymore. You know, that's that's uh, a lot of my problem is I don't care anymore whether it's wrong or right. I don't care anymore. What's right? What's the right thing to do? What is the right thing to do? Don't park in the handicap space, huh? Is that the right thing to do? I don't know. You tell me. They don't have handicap down there at Billy's restaurant. They don't have handicap parking. So how the hell am I supposed to know whether I can or cannot park there? You guys want to dance? That's what I'm talking about. Dancing. Is that what you were trying to show me? Don't park in the handicap? Well, paint it on there. Get some paint out and make a sign so somebody can read it. I ain't working non-union. That's my sign. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of employers taking advantage of me, driving me crazy, making me work in unsafe conditions. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of that that I'm watching a building go up here in Clifton right now. I'm watching a building go up. and they're not wearing any safety harnesses, working out of an unapproved basket, not wearing any hard hat. Hillbilly construction. And they think it's funny too. Yeah, get somebody killed, motherfucker. We ain't had any farm accidents around Clifton either. And I'm sure there's some serious fucking OSHA violations going on some of these farming operations, which gets by. Safety's an attitude. Working safe is a degree in itself, really. If you're a safe worker, if you're a real safe worker, you need to have been taught by a safe worker. A safer worker will save you a lot of money and heartache. He'll keep your equipment. He'll keep your equipment taken a lot better care of too. A safer worker will than a haphazard, careless worker. Safe workers are hard to come by. You can get them haphazard, careless motherfuckers that are going to get somebody hurt on the job site. You can get them some bitches all day long. They're everywhere. But you get a safe worker, then you got something. I'd much rather have one good, safe millwright working on the job with me as to have 100 iron workers working on the job with me. I mean, you gotta have somebody on the job that knows something. You gotta have a millwright out there just to oversee what's going on, because without millwrights, you ain't got shit. Millwrights run the world, baby. Millwrights run the world, and like it or not, it's the trade of all trades. Millwrights do anything, and that's what I can do. I can do anything. Anything I put my mind to, I can do. Anything I put my mind to, I can do. And that's a fact. I'm a Marine, by God. I can do anything I want to do. And I don't want to do anything right now but talk to people. That's what I want to do. I want to talk to people. See what you're up to. I got good at that out there on the job site. I got good at that. Getting people together. Making sure we're going to do a job right. Thinking about things before we do it. I got to talking to different people, see, on the job, and we're gonna make this critical lift here, and I'd want to sit there and talk about it a little bit, make sure we was gonna, knew what we were doing before we going ahead. A lot of times that guy that's not thinking about, he's just thinking about just making the lift. He's not thinking about, things that might be in the road of the, of the crane, or is the crane tied up right now, or, little things like that come up on the job. No, I'm supervisor material right now. And I haven't got that way because I've always been fired on the job because I say union, you know. And I'm a hell of a good worker on the job. I I stay with it, and I'm not stupid. I'm smart. I know the smart way of doing things. There's idiotic, stupid ways of doing things, and there's plenty of them fuckers out there half strung out on meth. Nothing but a damn bunch of meth heads. I worked with a bunch of meth heads for years, and those some bitches so strung out from the night before, they're hell, they ain't worth a shit till noon. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what, you know. I take plenty of out of shape, fat millwrights like me over a meth head any day. Just because I can't bend over don't mean I can't get somebody else to pick it up for me. That's what a supervisor does. Get somebody else to pick it up for him. I can't bend over no more. You want me to go back to work? I'll go back to work in a supervisory position. Because that's what I am. A supervisor. I've been doing this shit long enough to know. Give me a set of blueprints and tell me what you want done and give me the guys to do it and I'll get it done for you. That's what kind of guy I am. I've been doing this shit long enough. I can do it. Don't want to. I'm bipolar. I hear voices. You know what it's like to hear voices? I hear them on TV. I see them. I see them. I see it. What are you doing? They're dancing. They're dancing, people. I see them dancing. I've seen them for years. I watch them. They're special signals. And then I know they're dancing. They're giving out special signals. You can't see them. I see them. I picked up on those things. Watching TV. Watching 3 channels. WB 33. WB 33. WB 33. I watch that channel. And 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 I would get messages. Special messages. From the FBI. That's why the mafia wants me. Is because I'm special. I can see things, and they know that. They're looking for Marines. The mafia knows that Marines can see things that other people can't see, and they're recruiting them. They're recruiting them into the mafia, and they 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 want to have control over them for their machine. Because we can see things at night that other people can't see. We're Marines. We're machines. I don't go out at night. I don't like to go out at night because the radio changes at night. Different things get played on the radio. And I don't like it. I don't go out at night. The radio changes at night. I need another toke on my. I need to hit my pipe again. I wasn't smoking pot when I got busted in St. Louis. I was just without sleep for days on end. I wasn't smoking pot then. I was without sleep for days. Talking to Bob. I was talking to Bob on his 1-800 number, and I was telling him about different things that we were doing to unionize these ethanol plants. And I was telling Bob all this stuff, and Bob don't have a 1-800 number anymore where I can call in and talk to him like this anymore. So I talk to you people, see if there's anybody listening. See, I used to talk to Bob like that, but now I'll just talk to you. See, when I'd go to uh, different mills and everything, I'd tell the union, I'd give them my supervisor's phone number and tell them to call my supervisor up and tell him that there's a union man working on your job site and he's recruiting people to join the union. And I don't know if they did anything with it or not. I was talking to Frank at the time. I used to talk to what's his name there out of Wichita. I can't remember his name anymore. Just trying to be on the tip of my tongue, but I can't quite remember his name. I I used to talk to him, and he I decided to start, instead of talking to him, I'd just go to the top and talk to Kansas City and tell Kansas City what was going on instead of going through 201 instead of going through 201's office, hell, I'd just call 1529 and call them up and tell them what was going on all the time and let them know what I was doing on the job site to try to bring my brothers in the ethanol industry together to unite against these motherfuckers building these ethanol plants and not putting any money into our retirement funds so that we can have a retirement. I don't have any retirement saved out of that. See, I went to war. I went to war with 1529 for a while. I was pissed off at 201 and 1529 for the way they treated me on that job site down there. Well, that's the reason I started talking to Frank instead of talking to Gary. That's who I used to talk to. Old Gary Trioni down there at 201. I talked to him for a while. But then I got sick and tired of talking to him. I wanted to go straight to the big boss and talk to Frank. I don't know if Frank ever listened to me or not, but I used to talk to him all the time. Tell him exactly what I was doing. So I was pissed off at the way they treated me. They made that shit up on me because they didn't want me on. They didn't want me on the job. They made shit up about me on the job site, and that's sad. That was a union job site. That's why I went to war. I went to war with the union over some shit that went on in the union. And you know, I talked to Frank, and I talked to Trioni, told him about everything, and told him what I was up to, told him what I was doing, where I was working, kept up with him. But I don't know if they ever listened. I don't know if I ever, you know, I talked to their to their damn voicemail, and I don't know if they ever listened to their voicemail, but I talk to them all the time, just like this, and I don't know if they ever listen. See, but I talked to different people on the job sites about joining the union, and they always had these different things that were keeping them from wanting to join the union, and I'd talk to them about it. Well, see, telling you, you know, I'd tell them this about the union. They'd say, well, I don't want to join the union because they did this and they did this. See, what they don't realize is there's there's rogue warriors out there that are working these non-union jobs, and they're out there causing havoc on your job site, and they're doing it on purpose to try to get you to join the union. And I would point them out. I'd point them out to Frank whenever I saw him on the job site. And they're a band of brothers that roam together, and they travel together like road warriors, man. They go to different jobs together and meet up at different times. Times are tough right now. There's not a whole lot of shit getting built. So these guys are toughing it out somewhere in the woods, but they're out there. They're out there. And I ran into some of them on the job sites, different guys that I know are backwoods motherfuckers that don't need a whole lot of money, man. They stash that shit away. They get on them big jobs and make $20,000, $30,000. Hell, some of them laid in there and make $100,000, and then go and live off of that $100,000 for 2-3 years and not have to do nothing. See? They're out there. They're few and far between, but they're out there. They're everywhere. Union motherfuckers. We're out there. People that I talk to that want to join the union, they're out there. They're holding true. And one of these days, somehow, I'm going to get enough of the people that I worked with together. I'm going to get them together, and we're going to unify this and start getting them to build ethanol plants again. And we're going to work it, and we're going to get our retirement out of them. We're not going to let them take it. We're not going to let them take this shit from us anymore. We're gonna get a retirement out of the deal. I think, to tell you the truth, all those companies that made all that money off of us working them ethanol plants all those years, I think that they really ought to pay us our retirement off of what we did for them. Made them rich there for a while. Fagin motherfuckers. Sorry motherfuckers. Can't pay retirement. Look at all that money they made off the backs of all these hands that were working, building their ethanol plant for them. There's money to be made in the construction industry. They've got that shit sewed the fuck up, boy. There's money to be made in the construction industry when shit's going in the right direction. That's when Uncle Sam starts pouring money into the economy. That's when shit starts getting built. That's when you know that the economy is going to turn around. And it ain't going to turn around for a while, because the guys that got all the money are sitting on it. They don't want to do nothing. They don't want to do nothing with their money. They don't want to build nothing, because it's all been built. The only thing we could do is legalize gambling We build a bunch of casinos everywhere. I think that'd be nice. I love gambling. Don't have a gambling joint close enough to my house to be going to. See, I need a gambling establishment a little bit closer to where I live, other than uh, so far away. It's too far for me to drive to go to Topeka. I don't want to drive that far. I want to have gambling right here in Clifton. I want to have we don't those machines down there at they suck. They don't pay out. They 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 need to have better machines down there at tailgaters. New machines. Them machines suck. I don't like them. I want new machines. Gambling machines. Good gambling machines. That's what I want. I'm in the mafia. What? Why don't you listen to me? You're not in the mafia, damn it. You're crazy. So what? A lot of crazy people are in the mafia. I'm just I'm just here, man. So they decided to make me uh, the daddy over Clifton. I'm not the mayor or nothing, but I'm the daddy. Or maybe I'm not. Maybe there is already a mafia daddy in Clifton. I haven't met him yet. I don't know. You tell me. So I thought that's what they were showing me that night in Kansas City when I was driving around Kansas City, all around Kansas City all night. And I thought that's what they were showing me. That I could come to Kansas City and be a daddy up there. But I'm not certain whether they were showing me that or not. I'd like to I'd like to go to work in the union. It sure would be nice. I don't know if I can talk to people. I don't know if I can, you know, convince people. That's your job in your job in the union is to convince people that they need to join the union. And I don't know if I could do it. If what's it take? What's it take? What kind of a person does it take to get people to want to join the union? What who is what is a what's a what's a good union organizer look like? What does he look like? That's what I am as an organizer. I'm a union organizer. I don't get paid for it, but I do it out of the goodness of my heart because I believe in the union. I haven't paid my dues. Well, I haven't worked out of the hall either. See, I went to war with the union. I wanted them to change different things. I wanted 1529 to change different things about the union. I don't I don't know if they ever listened to me. Because I'm just one person, man, out on the job by myself, you know. And I want a union that's going to be there for me. I want a good union, a union that, by God, gets her done, that goes into different places of work and goes to work for different people and fucks shit up to the point where they'd be happy to have their union people back. Yeah, that's what I'd like to do. What if we had it like that? What color of t-shirt do you got on today? That's what everybody ought to be doing, is changing different colors of t-shirts that they're wearing to different colors. Today you're wearing, what are you wearing today? What why are you wearing that color today? What, that's what I want to know. Dance with me. What what are you doing? Show me something. Show me some support. Get your stickers. Get your stickers. Join my union today. My worldwide union, where we take in all brothers of different mothers and take care of y'all. I wanted to start the strippers. I want to start the strippers union. Those girls work hard. They get paid good, but they don't have any retirement. And once they lose their looks and they can't strip no more, they're broke and they can't support themselves. They need to have a retirement, and they they work hard for their money. They make good money while the construction industry's in town, but once that construction industry shut down, then they need to fire up another titty joint somewhere else. Follow the boom towns. That's why I'm totally against different religions uh, not allowing titty bars in their town. That's bullshit. That's wrong. That's wrong. If you don't want your man going to the titty bar, then you need to take good care of him so that he's not off at the titty bar. See, a lot of women don't realize that. They, they don't want their man going off to the titty bar, so they vote in some kind of Christian ethic law. As a Christian myself, I don't really go to titty bars that much anymore because I feel like it exploits the women and everything. So I really don't go to titty bars, but I don't think you should be telling other people how to live their lives. If they want to, people want to go to the titty bar, they're going to go to the titty bar. Hell, I'll sneak off every now and then and go to the titty bar. Every now and then, I've just got to see some titties. You know, makes my day. Who else likes to see some titties? Who'd like to see some titties with me? We need to get a group of guys together here out of Clifton and go to the titty bar together. That's what we need to do. Go down and see some titties. That's what we need to do. Get a group of guys together here that are sick of working out there at Hutch Mayrath. If you're sick and tired of working at Hutch Mayrath, and you're sick and tired of working for Joe Shit the Ragman, or whoever the hell you're sick and tired of, get with me. We're going to do a Marine Corps dance, a couple of Marine Corps dances around Clifton, and get together, and we're going to go down to Kansas City and talk to my friends down there at 1529 at the casino, and get them to get you signed up in my union. That's what I'm trying to do, is get enough guys together that are wanting to join my union together, that are listening to me, is get you guys together and get you down there in Kansas City and get you signed up for my union, where you won't have to worry about your retirement no more. We're going to get some people together. They're going to show your boss that he ain't boss. We're going to shoot your place up. Is that what we're going to do? Is that what we're going to do? Kansas City? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. Am I in the mafia or not? I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. I suppose they're watching me now, wondering if I got a gun. Is he going to go to Hutch Mayrath and demand his job back? But they fired him unjustly. So I didn't say nothing about shooting the place up. I did now. Maybe that's what we need to do, is get together and get enough guys together and go shoot the place up. Maybe there is a bunch of guys that like to get together and go over there and shoot the place up. Maybe they want to meet out here in Clifton and do a couple of Marine Corps dances and go over there and show them sorry motherfuckers. Stop taking advantage of people. Stop taking advantage of people and not giving them any money towards any type of a retirement. Maybe there is some people out there. They don't have a decent retirement there. Or maybe that's what it is. Only special union people get to work at these jobs and they get retirement. Is that what it is? Only special union people get to work at these jobs. Special people that have joined the union are going to be the ones that get these jobs, that get the retirements. packages, and not the rest of you. The rest of you that won't join the union, that won't pay the dues. All right, well then, if that's the case, is that the case? Is that the case, Kansas City? You just want me to pay my dues, and then we'll all be squared away? What do I get out of the deal? What do I get out of the deal? Do I get a retirement? Am I retired? What do I get out of the deal? Nothing. I've been working all these years. I've been working all these years, and I don't have anything to show for it. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of working like a dog for labor for these motherfuckers in the heat, in the summertime, in the heat, working out there in the heat. Fuck that shit. You ought to be in the air conditioning where take good take taking good drinks of water and stuff instead of working out in the heat. Nobody likes to work out in the heat. That's why y'all have air conditioned offices. Take the air conditioners out of your offices, and then tell me whether you enjoy going to work every day. Yeah, there's a lot of you sorry motherfuckers out there that go to air conditioned offices all day long in the summertime, and you ain't doing that much. You ain't doing that much. You're computing different shit. All of a sudden, we need all these people running all these computers in offices. Do we got a computer that can run everything? That can take your job away from you? We got a computer that can do that yet? Take your job away from you? So that are our computers learning at a rate to where they could take our jobs away from us and we not have a job anymore because the computers are doing it all? Are we at that point yet? You tell me. What do you want to talk about? I want to talk about some shit, man. I want to get stoned and talk about some shit. I want to, I wouldn't mind working a job. Hell no, I wouldn't mind working a job. Loading up in the truck, going down to wherever, bum the fuck, Alabama, getting on a good lumber mill job. I like working in them lumber mills. I like working in them lumber mills. Good honest work, man. That's good honest work working in them lumber mills. Just a man and his machine. You can do a lot of work in a lumber mill. Worked a lot down in there. Pulled some shutdowns, I'm telling you. We're some hellacious bosses, let me tell you. And once they caught wind of me, find out that I was soft on the union, and that was the end of my ass. They didn't want no part of me. So I've had my troubles. Talking about the union all the time has caused me a lot of grief. It still causes me grief when I talk about the union. I don't see why a company ought to be able to fire a man over some silly ass bullshit. There ain't no reason to work like a scalded ass ape. A scalded ass ape works, and he gets hurt. He's the first one hurt on the job because he's cut his finger or something. He's constantly fucking up. And a guy that works at his own pace and works and but he doesn't win the race, but works slow and steady. I'd rather have 10 of them motherfuckers around than have a guy that that works in circles. Meth heads. They're out there. They're everywhere. They barely get by. They don't have no tools. They've sold all their tools. I lost a stolen off of my truck, either stolen or the strap broke and it come loose. I'm not sure. One of the two. Lost about a $5,000 toolbox in Iowa somewhere, I think. Had a lot of shit in it. A lot of shit that I accumulated over the years. And I never did get that back. That was a terrible loss, losing them tools. I cried my eyes out. Some of them tools my dad gave me. I don't have them no more. That's the hell of it, running up and down the road. You 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 gotta, boy, you gotta make sure you got shit tied down, because you don't know what you're gonna. You run into these big towns and you gotta worry about people stealing tools or stealing and breaking into your truck over meth. They want meth so bad. I don't know what meth does to you, but causes you to want it so bad. I don't know what it does. Maybe I should try it. Maybe I'd have a fun time talking to you people if I was strung out on meth. And then I'd talk to you, be all strung out on meth, if I could get any views or anybody would watch me. And I wonder if anybody get a kick out of that if I was all strung out on meth and I was making videos. I'm kind of halfway stoned right now, not all the way, but I'm making a video whether I like it or not, talking about different things. I guess I'll let this one air for a while and then see if I have any views. Make another video.